we are doing okay. I'm pretty happy with the old food situation, actually. Just health. Health is my biggest worry, and tools. The tools are dropping, and when the tools drop, as I said in the previous episode, the shit hits the fan, basically. Which we don't want any shit hitting any fans. Absolutely not. The workload gets incredibly slow, and even Marvis will be fuming. He's aged 2 years in a year, so that is how much of a knob Marvis is. He can't age like normal people. He just ages. He's 8. He was 6 about 3-4 months ago. So I don't like Marvis. I'm going to be honest with you. And I kind of wish it was like The Sims, and I could be like, Marvis, come over here, mate. Oh, it's built. Fantastic. Let's just put someone on as blacksmith. Brilliant. I wish we could just go over here and be like, Marvis, can you go swim? And then take away the forest, the fisher's dock, so we couldn't escape. I don't know where you're going. Who the hell are you? Darry Lou, she's such a chav. I don't know what she's doing. She'll be doing something dodgy though. There's some rather angelic music playing right now though, so maybe she's not doing anything too naughty. Maybe we shouldn't be so judgmental. So let's see who our blacksmith is. Our blacksmith is she. What a beauty, and she's a blacksmith. Perfect, absolutely perfect girl. She's just getting something to eat at the moment. She's very, very happy. Very, very happy about her new job, which is great to see. Dolorinda is looking on jealously. I think everyone wants to work as a blacksmith. That is the end goal for most of our citizens. And of course, she has worked her way to that position. We actually it would be great if you could start working, actually, she, to be honest with you, because it's up the old limit. Because the tools, well, 16 tools, not too bad, I suppose. Not the end of the world, is it? But yeah, this is getting started now. The herbalist is getting started, which is great to see. We've got some wheat coming through. We've got some squashes coming through. I think we're looking pretty good. I'm going to take one of these fishermen off so we can have another labourer to help transport materials to the blacksmith and to help transport materials to the herbalist. And yeah, then we can start thinking about expanding our housing. It's all very, very exciting. This game, always something to do. A little bit hectic, but you know, when you're on a lower speed setting, you can take your time a little bit more and sort of dial it back a little bit more, take it a little bit slower, which is fantastic. That's what I really, really enjoy doing in games like this. Just watching everyone about their daily lives, strolling around, working hard in the field in the rain. One thing I'd like to see implemented one day is potentially some sort of day-night system. Well, actually not potentially, that's just something I'd love to see, is a day-night system on Banished, and people sleeping, you know, stuff like that. I don't know how easy that would be to implement in this game engine, but it'd be great to see a day-night system, wouldn't it? And people sleeping, because, you know, houses, what they do with houses at the moment is basically, hey Gayla, what are you doing? Oh, you're a builder. Nice. What they do with houses at the moment is when they get cold, they basically go to the house, bing, warm again, get straight out again. They don't need to sleep or anything like that. It'll be nice to see. Hey, we've got a new Ride On. What's she doing now then? Ride On. You made she a labourer. You are a prick. I suppose though it is the it's winner takes it all in the race to be a blacksmith, and Ride On has won that race. He's got the best name, to be fair, hasn't he? So I don't begrudge him. I don't begrudge him that at all. Who is this? It's Gayla. Gayla's a builder. Placing item inventory and storage even. What's in your inventory? Mushrooms. Where have you got those mushrooms from? What's he doing? He's out of control. You're a builder. Mate, you're not a... can't click on his bloody nameplate thing. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I imagine he's actually... Oh, I bet there was some mushrooms on the road and he probably deleted those... Oh, got rid of those mushrooms. It looks like he's... yeah, he's working on this path from this end, which you'd think he'd work on it from this end, so then when he got tired he could go back and then he could travel fast back to the bit that he was up to. But no, he's starting at the fisherman end, which is not the best idea, is it really? Ride On. Gayla even. But he doesn't mind. You know, we've got to lay him off. He's one of our hardest workers, is Gayla, and he's actually one of my favourite people. Him and Ride On are my two favourite people, so, you know, cut him a bit of slack. Cut him a bit of slack. We better have a bit of a road going down here as well, actually. Forgot to build that. To the herbalist, or the herbalist, as the USAans among us say. And I think that is it. Thank you so much, Latterdy. She's working hard, as usual. But we actually have need of your services now, Ride On, so I'm going to up the priority to the herbalist, because, you know, we don't want people to come too ill. that would be a disaster. Sickness is not a good thing. Is Rhydon heeding my cries? Gala, sorry, I keep getting Gala and Rhydon mixed up because they're my two favourites. He is heeding my cries, which is great to see. And he is going to start hammering away, sawing away, and doing all sorts to this herbalist, which doesn't take too long to build. It's only 45. Of course, the blacksmith took 90 to build, which is, but it's flying at the moment. Rhydon is still working hard as the blacksmith, and we should be producing quite a few tools. Yeah, we've had 7 tools made this season, and we made stone last season, but somehow, which is great because, as you can see, even though we've made 7 tools, our tools are still only at 19. We've only gone up by 3, so people are starting to use our tools quite rapidly because iron tools don't last the longest. But that's okay. We don't mind too much. I mean, it shouldn't be too much of a problem with tools now. But obviously as our population starts increasing, then it could become a bit more of a problem. Logs are a slight problem. I might just get some people to manually harvest a few trees actually, because we're running out of logs. We don't want that because obviously then the old firewood sitch won't be so great, which is not ideal. I'm going to up the old food limit as well, because you can never have too much food stored up, can you? Never have too much. I don't actually know. I wonder if oh yeah, 38% storage balance. We're okay, and our stockpiles are 90% and 1%, so we're doing okay for the stockpiles too, which is great. Don't know what that is there. What do you reckon that is? A few herbs possibly. It's very green, isn't it? It's very green. It's like dock leaves. I don't know if you know what dock leaves are. In England we have dock leaves, and you might have from everywhere else in the world, but I don't know if they're called the same name. And if you get stung by a nettle or a nettle, then there should be dock leaves growing nearby, and you use those dock leaves to soothe the nettle sting, basically, which is great. We've hit summer, fantastic. We haven't had any kids built recently. Oh, but our herbalist is finished. How great! Let's get one person working as a herbalist. We don't need 2, I don't think, at the moment. And let's get a house built. Ah, yeah. I want a bit of a gap between these houses, just in case I want a through path. There we are. Let's get the our 6th house built in this little hamlet of Jimcity, which will soon, hopefully, eventually be a city. You know, who knows where this Banished adventure will take us, but I'm hoping that we can turn this into a beautiful, beautiful city eventually. We've got one builder still. I think that is hopefully still. Oh no! Is she? I think they've literally just swapped jobs, because I think Rhydon was building up to that point, and Gala, sorry, God, Gala. You get your name wrong. Gala has now decided that he's going to be a herbalist, which is fantastic. It's a very heroic job. I'm not using the path, but you know, that's okay. You don't have to use the path, I suppose, Gala, if you don't want to. In fact, no one's using the path. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? But they are using this path here, hopefully. We'll soon find out. We've only got one fisherman, so who knows. But it's almost time to harvest as well, which is great to see. We've got a yield of 60% and 80%, so we're doing okay. We haven't had any disastrous crop bugs or anything like that. Oh, and our fuel limit has been hit. You know what? I'm going to stop chopping. Actually, let's get up to 700, then I'll stop chopping wood. I think that's the best plan, because we're getting a lot of stored firewood, which is great, and we'll probably need it when winter hits. So let's just play it safe. Any herbs so far? Yes, got 3 herbs. Fantastic. That's what we want to see. It's such a lovely little building, isn't it, the herbalist? I think it's probably the building I'd most like to work in if I was on this game. Because the rest of them are a bit horrible. And that's quite a cute little cottage, isn't it? It's got some little mushrooms, herbs, flowers, vines growing outside. It looks great. That's definitely where I'd choose to work if I had the choice. Can we up the priority to this? Let's get all these stuff built. I think what they're doing now is they're knocking down all the stuff that I was telling them to earlier. I think that's probably what they're up to. I don't know what you're up to. You're the forester. Cornelian. I don't like your name, Cornelian. I'm going to be honest. It's a bit of a mysterious one, isn't it? Oh, Marvis. Oh, God. Marvis is almost hit. He's playing. He thinks he can get away with playing in our establishment. But he can't. Cristianto is the same age. So much cooler. Getting something to eat. Oh God, Marvis, I'm a bit nervous about you, Marvis, becoming a adult, I'm not going to lie. Something's going to badly go wrong when Marvis becomes an adult. But that's okay. It's okay, hopefully we'll survive. Hey, they are using our path. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. Got a lot of iron, that's good. A lot of, running out of logs still, which is bad, of course. But that's because we are chopping up so much firewood, so, I mean, we can ease off on the old firewood soon. then we'll be okay in the old wood situation, I think. Don't know who that is. I think that's that's Marvis. God, Jesus, piss off, Marvis. Not educated either. Typical Marvis. We've got 7 kids that will become adults, so hopefully soonish, because we do need the. In fact, there we are. Cristianto beat Marvis to the punch. There you are. Fantastic. What a handsome young man Cristianto is. Look at him strutting along. He's working as a labourer, so what we'll probably make him work as is a gatherer, actually, because the food seems to be dropping a little bit. We'll have someone else as a fisherman. And then we can, there he is, working as a gatherer now, Cristianto, fantastic, that's what we like to see. Then we've got one person working as a labourer, because Lashan has just become an adult as well, so that's great. I did not even know she existed either. I wonder where she lives. Lashan, there she is. Son of, or daughter, oh no, son, it's a he, not a she. Son of Dwig and she. She's great. Berto and Darilu are only 4, so they can take a little while. Marvis we're going to have soon as part of the workforce, which is a disaster. And then everyone else is going to take a little while. So that's why it's important to build houses, because you need a steady income supply of kids, basically, to take over from when people die and stuff like that, you know, from the jobs. So as long as you build more houses, then they'll start breeding the people, because obviously they'll have a bit of their own space, they won't be living with their parents anymore, and then they can start bang, bang, bangity banging, and having a few kids. So that'll be great. I think, yes we are, look, we're starting to harvest now. The squashes are lagging quite severely behind the wheat. I mean, we've already gathered 272 wheat. We gathered absolutely no squashes. Perhaps squashes flower in autumn or become ripe in autumn or something. I don't know. That is for Thad and whoever the other farmer are to decide. I don't know who the other farmer is actually. It's Thad, Ard. Oh God, Ard. They're all visiting the herbalist. This is what we'll. Simond and Datilda, whatever her name is. She's got a stupid name. Datilla. That's it. That's for them to decide, of course, when they're farming. But we are hitting late summer, so it's good that we're getting some of the crops in at least. We've got a decent amount of food again. As long as we keep around that 1,000 mark, I'll be happy. Oh God, look what's just happened. Marvis, enemy of the state, Marvis has become a adult, and I'm going to make him a forester, I think. Hopefully, oh no, he's a labourer. Hopefully, he can't do too much wrong. I was just thinking, actually. Oh no, he's become a farmer. Oh my God, the food supply is relying on bloody Marvis. Let's go watch Marvis at work. Oh my God, Marvis. Look at you. What are you doing? You're a farmer and you're in the woods. What's he doing? Look how far away from the farms he is. Picking up... What resources are you picking? Why? Why are you doing this? You're a farmer. This isn't your job, Marvis. This isn't your job, man. Oh, Marvis. It's a disaster. Do you know what? I'm actually going to stop them doing this, because it's a bit too far out of town, I think, for them for now. Oh God, I flipped it around. I got me confused about where I was then. That was a bit strange. And also, there's no point removing these. We can remove that one, but there's no point removing the rest of these stones really either. It's not really a priority. I think our priority is harvesting a few trees, because we are still running out of wood. We've only got 23 logs, which is not very good. We've got enough to build this house, though, and the house, in fact, is going to be finished. Thank you so much, Lassity. And oh, bloody Marvis, he's got Lassity as well. How did he get Lassity? I don't understand how. What has Marvis got that I'm missing here? There must be something that Marvis must be desirable in some way to women that I'm completely missing. But I have absolutely no idea what it could be. Oh, we haven't built this path yet. Maybe we should get another builder then to finish off this path. And actually, we're doing okay. So let's either one more house or a hunting cabin. I'm thinking let's build one more house. Actually, let's get the population boosted a little bit. There we are, and then we can get cracking with that hunting lodge, which is fantastic. It's exactly what we want. Is a delightful hunting lodge. But I think that is enough for today. I think that is we've made a lot of progress again, which is fantastic to see. We've built another house, we've built a blacksmith, we've built a herbalist, and we've got another house on the way. and we've got a hunting lodge planned. I mean, this is great. We are making progress faster than I ever could have dreamed of. We've got enough food. We've got enough. I'm just quick it down to ×1. We've got enough. We've got enough firewood. We're running a bit low on logs, but we're sorting that. We've got enough. We've got herbs, medicine stored now. Of course, I don't know if Gaylor's still our herbalist, but if he is, then he's doing a fine job. Absolutely fine job, of course. Who else could it be? And all no Rhydon is. We better check in with Rhydon as well before we clock out. He's a forester at the moment, so he's getting something to eat. He's a bit hungry. Poor lad. Poor lad. And bloody Marvis and lastly, we're going to have to think of ways of removing Marvis from this settlement, I think. Evicting him in some way. Maybe we can get him to work in the quarry and hopefully rock falls on him or something like that. We'll see. But thank you very, very much for watching this couple of episodes of Jimmy Plays Banished. That was episode 4 of Jimmy Plays Banished, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to make lots more of these, so please stick around if you enjoy. If you did like, please like and subscribe. That would be great, really appreciated. And look forward to hearing from you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.